Oh my gosh, I'm literally so nervous right now. Please excuse the face. Like I said in the previous video, my daughter Alice, she's 7. She drew this on me, kitty cat stuff, and she has it on her face too. But I've been asking for a few days from God, like, give me a sign, give me a message, tell me what to tell people. What do they need to hear? As humanity as a collective, myself as well, what do we need to hear? And I just started randomly taking down, I say random, but they were synchronicities, but I just started. I was like, okay, it's time. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so I've been asking God to show me a message, and I don't know yet because I'm still feeling into this. And for me, I think letting my walls down to recognize it. And so I had my notes, so I'm going to use this. I had them in my memo pad on my phone, but obviously I was like, I can't read them while I'm using my phone and making a video. Can't do it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and sit down and write them down. And I was writing them down, and literally the video I just made, it goes with this. And I realized it as I was getting to the end, writing down the last few notes and the part about the truck. And it's like, it smashed together in my brain. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a whole lot. That was the whole thing. Oh, that's the lesson. And that's what it is to me. These are lessons. And I want to help people to be able to pick apart the layers of who we are. Collectively as a whole, you may not belong to, every single category, but we all connect somewhere on one. That's what familiar, that's what it means. We're familiar, or we're in like. When someone likes you, that irked me. Somebody said something about liking something, and I remember that coming up, bothering me for a while. I was like, why is this bothering me? And I think I just realized that's why it was bothering me. It was something I wanted to address. When people say like, oh, I like your shoes, or this and that, like, it's weird that we say thank you. Okay, so it was to me, like, in my head, I was like, because why are we thanking you for liking something of mine? Like, what do I care if you like it? Like, that's weird. And this was something I thought of a long time ago. So then I had to get my brain to where it was like, okay, you need to be able to, like, function with humans, and it is a nice thing to say and do, so find a way to make it make sense, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm thanking them for telling me, for just sharing the information. And I think that ties in with the don't say anything if you don't have anything nice to say, because it's like, you really don't need to say the shadow side. You don't even need to know it's there. See, it goes in with it. Wow, weird. Oh gosh. You don't even need to know necessarily the cons of something, but it's like, because we do, we get distracted by it. So distraction. So no. Sorry. Oh, and suddenly the sun comes out. That's wild. What was I thinking? Oh, I hate when that happens. Train off track. Yeah, I got it. Ooh, okay. I don't even know, but the cons will always be there. The difficult things, the negative things. You can find a problem with anything. You can also find a positivity in anything. You just have to choose, like, 110. And I think maybe that's because they said, like, this year of the horse, etc., it's supposed to separate, whatever, light from dark, whatever. People will be revealed. People will be revealed. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. That video I made about the truck that I posted wasn't about the truck, but the truck's what prompted the thoughts. Hey, here comes another truck. No shit. I can't even lie to you right now. Purpley maroony thing. I don't know, it's not little, but anyway, and something about space and deceiving. Maybe you're deceived. We are as a whole deceived that we don't have the space and that we do. Oh, our world is going to collapse. There's not enough earth. We're going to run out of room for humans by this many years. Oxygen will exist no longer. Oh yeah, delusion. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. So the things I definitely noticed coming up that I was taking notes on is deers, ladybugs, and flamingos. And I mean, not coming up like, oh, I heard them say that twice. No, it was like, I heard it so many times that I started thinking, like, is this relevant to the reading? Like, is this relevant to the energy, to the message coming through? So I wrote them down, knowing nothing more at that moment. I didn't already know all the stuff I'm about to say when I started. And that, to me, that's always what's impressive. When I watch someone else do a video and I'm like, oh, you didn't even know it was going there, did you? You didn't even know. Because it starts in one place and you think, oh, la, la, la. And then before it's done, it's full circle. Just like a second ago. Like, I was just like, oh, wow, okay. And now I know. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Red. I mean, that was like a, I mean, it was very purple, but it's like a, whatever. Red. Stoplight. That was like one after the next. And then I just thought, you know, slow down. Like, you trying to tell us to pay attention? Slow down. Don't be in a hurry. Also, yes, you need lubrication. That was, I mean, I'm 100. I can't lie. Like, that word, literally, lube. And here's the thing that gets me is when my child says it. When my child suddenly says something that has been going through my mind and I haven't opened my mouth about it, I'm like, what? No. I know. Literally, we're standing there. My son doesn't do... He's a computer. He's 14. And he says something about he needs lube. I know. You're like, oh, of course he uses lube. Come on. Seriously, though. But, like, it was just so random and odd. It's not like I'm oblivious. I don't think that he never does, you know, whatever. But I know he does, but he never says that word. I've never really even heard him say that word. And then out of nowhere, he's like, blah, 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 lubrication, lube. And I'm like, okay, so, and again, it came up so many times, and I was like, is that the thing? Like, and this is why, because I said, but why? What does lubricate? And this is what I heard. So the transition is seamless. You need to be lubricated. Whatever you're doing, you need to be flexing the muscles now so that when it happens, you're not like, oh God, ow, hey, oh my gosh, the relevancy. Oh, here it is, the synchronicity. We started doing like a family softball game, right? And I thought it was going to be like, oh yeah, we hit the ball. Okay, go ahead. Wow, yay. No. These mother are bam. My 20-something nephew goes, shh, just catches my ball. He's like 7 foot tall. He just reaches out and catches it when I hit it. Do you know how hard I worked to get that hit? 7:57 o'clock. I don't know, but yeah. So we did that, and this is relevant. See, it's like, it's relevant until we get it out of our bodies. And my husband and I have been sore AF since last week. Last week we did the first one. This Sunday, which was 2 days ago, today's Tuesday, was the second one. We have both been so sore, body aching all over, and I'm like, we're honestly too young to feel like this right now. But that's the thing. You need lubrication. You need to be any muscle. Oh, that ad. Any muscle, whatever that you want to use, you have to be using it. You have to be practicing. If you want the muscles to exist, you have to use the muscles. You know, they say you don't use it, you lose it. Also, you don't use it, you never activate it, you never had it. You have to start doing it before you even know you're going to be doing it. And I don't want to say if that makes sense, but it does make sense when you understand what I'm saying. It's like how I said with like exercise. You don't already wake up every day and go for a walk at 5:30 in the morning. You have to decide up here, like, oh, I'm going to start doing that, right? Yeah. Like, it's a thought first. And then the next thing you know, boom, you're getting up and getting out and doing your walk and you're exercising and woohoo. Okay, so it's seamless. So that it's seamless, you're prepared, you're stretched, you're warmed up, and you're lubricated. Okay? And this was, I don't know if I'm, get 3 out of your pop drawer. And then I was like, top? Like your top drawer maybe? Get 3? 3 of what? I don't, sorry. 3. I don't know if this is it, but to me, it feels like it for me. I don't know what the pop was. I'm just going to say top. Your noggin, the pop, the Father from God. Okay, maybe. But anyway, that ain't wild. I know. How there was the 3 perspectives. Like, there's what you call your control, but really it's neither. They're all equal. You know, the choice of with the space and like If you choose to buy a truck or an SUV that's like 4-wheel drive, that's for weather, that little scenario is like, no matter which one you choose, whether you choose to just have a car that doesn't have 4-wheel drive, one that has the ability to, or to drive just 2 different vehicles so that you have one for one season and one for the other, they both have, like, I think when people see that, they're like, oh, they have 2 cars, they're so rich, or, you know, something like that. But it's like, no, they just made a choice to have the 2 all the time, rather than, you know, either A, go back and forth, B, have a lot more fuel year round instead of just every like 3 months out of the year, which isn't all the time because it doesn't always snow, it's not always real bad, blah blah. You get what I'm saying? So there's the 3 options. You get 3 options no matter what. You pull it out of the top hat, magic trick. Oh! Anybody else getting goosebumps? Okay, right now. The top. Oh my god, no. Rabbits pop out of the top hat. The top hat. Get 3. You get 3 choices. Genie in a bottle. Oh my god. Ah! And no matter what you choose, you're going to be happy, but you got to choose to be happy. Like, you could choose right here and you could choose not to change. You just have to choose to be happy. You choose either the shadow or you choose the light. No matter what you choose, you're going to get some of both, but what you focus on will grow. Ooh, I didn't mean to make that rhyme. That was amazing. 314, speaking of that, 444, the slow down, the let go. Oh, glittery purple iridescentness. Oh, that truck, like I said, it was like a plum, purpley, maroony red. Yes, I know, but they are they're in there, okay? I can explain it if you don't know, but when you know, you know, because if doesn't exist. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm seeing it. I see it, it's coming together. Because this was it. Most people, this was just me, most people spend I'm so excited, their lives fighting change like it's a purpose. Like, this is my purpose, to fight change. Oh yeah, I'm going to a rally, keep this historical building. And I love historical buildings, so please don't. I love going to an antique shop. Don't attack me, just hold on. But most people spend their lives fighting change as if it's purpose. They are delusional. My son said this. He said, oh yeah, so-and-so's always inviting me to their house, but they know I can't go there. It can literally kill me. And, I'm uncomfortable. Why would I want to be in a place where I'm uncomfortable? Basically, but and he said they can say it over and over all they want to. I just want them to face the reality and admit that it is delusional. It is delusional for them to think that I actually will or can come to their house. I can't tell you the way my heart feels right now. Delusional. Fighting change, it's delusional. It is. It's not possible. Which is something I was saying about the whole gender situation. It's like, this happens every time, guys. This happens every time. It doesn't matter what it is. They put something in the spotlight and then they have everybody fighting over it. And it's the delusion. It's the illusion. Okay. So, yeah. We are delusional if we think that we can stop progress, if we think we can stop change. It's not going to stop. You can't put a law on it. You can't. Human law does not. It's not going to change God's work. And that's whether you believe in God as a man with a physical body and long hair and the stories and the shoes and the long, extra long, like a kilt, like the thing that the Indians used to wear. God damn, why can't I think of that word all of a sudden? Natives. Oh, God. Put the word in there of all the... I love... Because I'm pretty sure I got it in me, but I want to test my... Ooh, I did this before. Okay. So, essentially, this is what I believe, and now that I feel like it's all come full circle... You're at a crossroads. We are. I am. You are I am you. So whether you see God as like a human, a person, an X or a Y chromosome, a male, a female, masculine, feminine, whatever the heck it is in Buddha's world, whether you see it as energy, whether you see it as witchcraftery, whatever you see it as, whatever you think, or however, but it is, we are connected. You can just call it a giant ether. Is it Ethernet? That's what's coming to mind. But whatever internet is, you can just see us as that, a big old web of connectedness. And everyone just calls it something else. That's called interpretation. That's our perception. That's probably whatever God did when he put us in whatever, or he, she, it, the, we, one, I, zero, put the planet and evolved. See, creation and evolution. It's not one or the other, it's both. You got pros and you got cons. It's not one or the other. It's both. It's inside and it's outside. It's the fabric. It's not here and here, it's here and here. And somewhere in here, there's a portal, and you go through it, and your fingers are the electricity. I got a spirit finger for you. But no, they really are. You know, think of them as your antennas. See, yeah, that was the thing, too. Like, brains, they say we only use a very, 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 very small percentage of the brain. If you ever watch the movie Matilda by Roald Dahl, or with her in it, one of the two, I always mix that up. And, I always get his name messed up. I always say Robert De Niro. That's not it. Oh, God. He was in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Come on. Whatever. If you know his name, put it in there. In the movie Matilda, he's doing the voiceover. You know, in the books, I guess the writer in the book, you know, she said, we humans only use blah, 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 blah percent of our brain. And, you know, we don't know what's, it's dead in there. Wake up, you know. Clear. Whatever. That. So, I'd say, and I don't know, because whatever, I'm not like a scientist or a biologist. It's like the rest of the parts are like all of our either nerve endings, or like, you know, they say hair. Our hair is our, like antennas as well. That's probably it. Like every strand of hair is probably like, once you awaken all of it and you know, and you're there and aware, and then that's how you like make it. Ooh. So anyway, you choose and you pull it out of the rabbit's hat, and ba-boom. Happy. You can be happy. Happy. And I can thank myself. If it were up to you, I'd be in my bed crying. But I'm not, because I'm happy. Yeah, so I was watching an episode of Younger before I brought the girls down here to the park and took her to meet her friend, and decided to sit here and try to do, well, actually it was a different message that I now, like I said, I realized goes together. And on Younger, that's kind of what was going on there, and that's what also helped connect this was, and I said before I turned the TV on and sat down with my nachos, they're so good, I love Toro Loco nachos, before I sat down to them, I was just like, hey, show me, give me a message to God, and to share with the people, we the people, so it's real life. And that's the episode I was on. They were Liza, the main character, she was hanging out with like her old mom group and stuff for their book club, and and they were trying to save an old book club. They were trying to like do a thing to get money, fundraisers, and making the calendars to raise money to keep this book club open, or this book shop, what they call it, the Book Nook. It was a really great name. I really like it. And of course, like, it's hard because in today's world, ever evolving, fewer and fewer people. Not only though, as I was just talking to my son, not only do people just read less, but people like read with purpose, read with presence, read with all the nerve endings in the body, all the brains, all the antennas, all the parts, all the senses. Few people read for enjoyment anymore, or read for even, say, enlightenment, except in like, oh, we're reading about something that they're telling us is healthy or unhealthy, reading about something political, reading about a celebrity. You know, no one's like, oh yeah. The Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber, #1 New York Times bestselling author. I've been reading this for a couple of months now, and by that I mean, like, I was reading it pretty regularly, and then, you know, never. I went back to work and just like, it slowed way down, so I haven't had time to read. So slow down, read a book, smell a flower, take your time, but choose what's going to make you happy. Oh my God, yeah, I did. I heard that the other day. Somebody was like, well, just do what's going to make you happy. Oh my God. Like, it's like, big red truck. That is so funny. It's big red truck. So that's what it is. Like, you're at a crossroads. We all are. As a collective, we can either choose the shadow side of ourselves and spread that into the world, which we have enough of. Like, we don't need that. We don't need that. We definitely don't need that. Or we can decide to see everyone with love. Like it's your child, like it's your mother, like it's somebody you love and respect and care for. That does not mean obey, but to love them through it. It does not mean to agree. That's something I keep getting to, that like my brain can't stop. I need to say it. I can't stand it, for one, but don't be, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be asked, like, you know what I mean, all the time. I do know what you mean, but I don't agree with you. So... And that's fine. I'm not supposed to. We're not always supposed to be the same. We're supposed to learn from each other, take the strengths, take all of our pros, and make the world a better place. We're supposed to use ourselves and therefore each other, but you will be yourself as long as yourself is doing it, and each and every one of selves is doing it. Use ourselves to our greatest strength, our most high potential and capabilities. That is the only way to A, raise consciousness, I guess, because here we are, and to B, live a happy life. Yeah, you might get out here and find out you really stink at, I don't know, because I guess I don't think anyone really can suck at anything. I think the way I feel is anyone can learn anything. Anyone can become good at anything. You just have to know how to use your brain to learn how to do it, then retrain yourself, condition yourself, and do it. Oh, she's got a friend to play with. Yeah, and you will. You'll meet new friends. 2141. You'll meet new friends. You'll have a new life. You'll have a new place. You'll start all over. And that's exciting. And it's scary. Yeah, it's scary. And it's scary to stay, too. Why? That's what I heard. Why? Everyone has their reasons. And then everybody just gets to choose. You get to choose your reason. You can choose reasons to stay, reasons to go, reasons to grow, reasons to not grow. Oh, and prosperity. See, it is all. Because there was something else I was talking about that, from each generation, into every generation, a chosen one. The Slayer. Purpley, reddy, maroony van. I used to actually have one like that. I need another one. I need a third row. I need one really bad. You can't have 4 kids, 5 on weekends, and not have a third row vehicle. Shit. I hate when that happens. Okay, into each generation. Into every generation. That wasn't it. Damn it. It's all coming back. Ah! We're almost there. Oh, I wish I could play it back. The van is literally driving right back by. Like, don't tell me. Like, don't tell me. I can't make this up. Turn around. That's what I need to do. I need to go back and turn around. I can't physically pause this, watch it, and come back, though. Girl was looking sassy for a second. Okay. Yeah, full circle. Afraid of change, but no matter what you choose, you are going to have to just choose to be happy. You're going to have to choose it. You have to... You have to set a schedule. You have to get in control of your life to some extent. And as I say that, I see myself. I'm literally, in my mind, I see me right here as if there is a mirror, imagining me looking back at me, because I already know this message was for me, which means I know there's tons and millions of thousands of hundreds of zillions of people just like me who need to know this, need to hear this. See, that's, yes, I did. Yes, I did. The epiphanies, the connections, the messages. I think it's always relevant because Everyone goes through it. You don't. Oh, I am slow. Like, this message has been coming together for a very long time, like a month, if not longer. And me, like, trying to figure it out and, like, falling into the gaps. Oh, and missing. But, like, I've been seeing it like little sprinkles that I just collect up here in my brain. A lot of it I didn't even write down. And as it's coming back up, I'm like, oh, the van, remember, it came back by. As it's coming back around, oh, I'm turning around. Oh, my God. Okay, I know. I seem like a hot. But I had a lot of coffee before I left my house, and I hit some MJ marijuana, which is great, but it's gone now. I know you can't, see that 57 on the clock a second ago, 17, 27, whatever it was. Damn it. But because my coffee is so caffeinated that it kind of cancels it out a lot of the time. It's like it's not even there, but it does help my mind stay open. The antennas I was talking about, it helps them to be open. And silent. So when I say open, I mean like they're always open, but it's like they're constantly engaged. Like in my mind, if I was outside right now or my windows are down, I feel responsible basically for response. Get it? To respond, able to respond. I feel that, and it gets overwhelming fast. I call it overstimulation now. So the MJ quiets all of that and allows me to let all the things I haven't been able to process and sit down and think on come through while I kind of autopilot out here. And I know it sounds bad to say autopilot, but the reality is it's not autopilot like I'm not here. It's autopilot like I don't have to put any extra effort in because I know how to do it so well. It's like when people say you can do it in sleep. That's the kind of autopilot I'm talking about. Like, you know what you're doing, you can just do something else and your brain can be there focused and you can just do it. The motor skills, see, it's all of it. It's all coming back. And you're getting a chance. It's coming back around. You're getting a chance to choose. We get a chance to choose. We have to stay in it. We have to stay in good, love, light, positivity. We have to stay in the pros. Know about the cons. Maybe prepare for them here and there, but don't let them take our soul from us. Like, we're still here in the light. The light can always exist, and the light will always rise. Mostly because there's never an end because of the fabric and the inside, outside, and it's connected, and there's a hole. Yeah, there's a hole. Take me some of this Rev gum here in a minute. You ever tried this stuff? I'm a lonely person, if you haven't noticed. Oh gosh. To me, the message has been laid out. It makes perfect sense, and I'm good. And I hope it makes sense to you all. And I really pray that it helps somebody, because that's what I was saying too, is I saw this ad, or I kept seeing it, talking about, oh, get this app, you can find out that you can. I thought it was so cute. I watched the whole video. It was, I think, created with like AI, and it looks like cartoon style, like animated, of a father and his son and all this stuff. Anyway, it comes down to saying like, hey, get on this app and put in your skills and stuff, because you don't even know that other people are getting paid to do this. They're getting paid a lot of money and you're sitting here doing it for free. And I'm like, I need to be doing that. Like, I don't need the app. I don't need to know. I know what my skills are. I know what's in there. I don't necessarily know what I would do with it, especially with no degree. Like, I can't go be like, oh, I'm a counselor, hi, how you doing, and get it like a job. That wouldn't be right. But with spirituality and with just sharing kind of the stories and epiphanies and the lessons, it's like lessons with Donna, baby. Like, that's my whole point. Because if we don't learn from what happens to us, first of all, what's the point in existing? Yes, it's fun. I like it. But I'm not just going to sit on a couch forever eating potato chips and watching TV until I'm dead. What's the point in that? Like, let's have some fun. Let's experience. That's what it's for. Mess up. Make mistakes. Break up. Get back together. Take care of your kids. Love strong. Show up. Know your neighbor. Say hi to a stranger. I swear I don't mean to rhyme. I'm just good, though. That's all they is to that. Tell ye. No, okay. I don't know. Crossroads. Singing at the crossroads. I told you, it was like a month ago. It feels like it was forever ago this message started coming up, because all of a sudden that song hit like YouTube and stuff and was like getting circulated, and people who'd never really heard it were like, oh no, what's this? Like, that's few people, but it's like young people. Most people just know it. Well, I know it like well enough. No, I can't do a really fast rap part, but like I know that song, and I like it makes me so sad. But when I watch the video and like read the lyrics and stuff, especially now as an adult, again and again, I've done it a few times, I'm always re-surprised. I'm always, circling back, I'm shocked at how, it makes me feel. That it's really, and I remember in high school, like, because this is relevant, I guess, I remember in high school pulling up lyrics to an Eminem song on the computer for my history or government, whatever. It was the same thing, just different years, teacher, and it was for Mosh through the marsh. It's like a lot, but I know pretty well when it's on. And he was like, wow, that's really, because it was very political. It talked about the president, it talked about those kinds of things, and he was like, I'm really shocked, I didn't know he sang about that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay in here.
Okay, stay in here. Shut the door. Let me finish this thing. And so it's that thing that, like, when you look at something, people judge it by its cover or whatever, and I understand some people literally are overwhelmed by just the music, and sometimes by the speed of rap, like the energy and everything, all of it involved. There are times I cannot do it. I can't do that. I definitely can't do that screaming, headbang. And I do know one or two, or like I know them well enough to know, like, I've heard them when I didn't want to. I can get myself in the mood to listen to and put up with anything, but it will deplete my energy a lot sooner, if I'm not in that mind space. But every time I hear that song and really rehear and see the lyrics, I'm always so shocked at their depth, the subject they're even talking about. It's heavy stuff. And I think when people hear like rap music and whatnot, they just, it's always automatically associated with like darkness, the shadows, negativity, and it is to an extent in experiences, maybe, unless there's something to that too, of like the mindset, like always staying in that negative. Hey, shh, please. Hello. Just having a whole conversation. Okay, yeah, so that's the point. You're in a crossroads, so make your choice, and whatever you do, be happy. Choose to be happy. There's always shadow and there's always light. Always choose light.